Durham Fair organizers had originally planned to allow cannabis in its plant exhibitions this year.
But the group says after being advised by state leaders, they have decided not to go forward with that plan. And many fairgoers say it's a frustrating decision. Fox 61's Jake Garcia is in studio tonight with a reason behind the move. Jake?
Well, Britt and Sarah, officials say their goal was to display cannabis plants in an educational manner at the fair later this month, but doing so would actually require action by the General Assembly. From the livestock to the rides to the food, thousands head out to the Durham Fairgrounds every year for the state's largest agricultural fair. This year, the Durham Fair planned to add cannabis and hops to its list of plants on exhibit. But after guidance from the Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection, the fair reversed course. In an email to Fox 61, fair officials wrote, "In meetings with the Department of Consumer Protection, the fair realizes there is no way to offer this exhibit within the state statutes as they are currently written. The Department of Consumer Protection regulates cannabis in our state. They said if the Durham Fair wanted to follow through with the original plans, state lawmakers would have to, quote, permit educational displays in legislation. So these kinds of plants and products could be shown off outside of recreational or retail use." The fair's coordinator of plant science told Fox 61 the intention of the exhibit was educational and DCP agents recognized that in a positive way. However, the statutes were written with concern for the grower, retailer, and general public, and at this time are not in alignment with what is needed for an educational exhibit. To add to the already complex nature, there's a lot of gray area when it comes to the possession of cannabis plants in public spaces. In recent months, cannabis advocates have pushed state lawmakers to reevaluate and expand laws to keep up with the industry. Even though cannabis exhibits won't be making the cut this year, hops will be included at the fair, falling under their vegetable category. Officials say they expect at least 10,000 people to submit exhibits in the over 2,300 classes available at the Durham Fair. Now, we reached out to the Durham Fair officials to see if anybody had already applied to submit their plants and that are now out of luck, but no answer was given. The Durham Fair runs September 26th through the 29th. Reporting in studio, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.